This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, August the 13th, 2015. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We still have a ridge over the southern and central Rockies into the Plain States. We have a bit of a trough moving into the north and west, and a trough axis moving out of the eastern Great Lakes into New England and eastern Canada. It's going to be fairly calm and quiet around here today. Fairly dry, sunny, highs well into the 80s. A little bit of precipitation to our north and west over the Dakotas. That may squeeze into our far northeastern counties very late tonight into early Friday. Don't expect a whole lot, if anything. And then as we go into Friday, it looks to be fairly dry and calm again. Very little precipitation around the country outside of a couple of air mass thunderstorms with the afternoon heating of the day. So we'll continue to watch that across the south and east coast. Another system is going to be approaching as we move into the weekend. Still is going to be dry here on Saturday. Temperatures will be up and humidity will be up. Some lower 90s possible in some areas with some increased humidity. And that frontal system will sag into the state here on Sunday, especially in our northwestern counties. Could see some showers and thunderstorms by the afternoon hours. Otherwise, the rest of the state should see some activity late Sunday night and into Monday. And even on Monday, the chances don't look very good as this front starts to wash out. However, it also begins to stall out as the low pressure center is way up here in Labrador and Newfoundland, and it's going to push off to the north and east, and this front kind of just sags, and then it kind of stuck here for a while. As we go into the early part of next week, you can still see this frontal system here, just kind of here with maybe a shower or storm possible here on Tuesday and even into Wednesday. There's a chance of some showers and storms. Looks like another system is going to be approaching with the Wednesday system, so that could bump the front up, and we could see winds out of the south and west, increased humidity, increased temperatures, but this is all very fluid at this point. As we go into next Thursday, you can see a system is moving across the northern tier of the country. That should swing the front completely through the state after a few days of there being off and on chances of some rain, but this could still change. We'll keep watching it. But as you can see with this, behind this front, nothing. From about the plains westward is completely dry. We have to go way up into Canada to see anything up in western Canada and into northern Canada for anything that might be coming at us later into the period. And speaking of that, as we go into the end of the toward the extended period, around the 25th of August, we have a system dropping across the U.S.-Canadian border region, somewhere around Winnipeg. That's where main storm track looks to be setting up. But it's still close enough that some showers and thunderstorms could be possible at any time at this point. Readings look to be fairly close to seasonal levels, maybe a degree or two warmer or a degree or two cooler. It's all very fluid, and our confidence is not very high at this point. It's not very high here on the end of the forecast on the 29th. We have this ridge back again. We had this 2 days ago, but this is a little further to the south over Texas and Oklahoma, and another one off the east coast. Main storm track still fairly close to us. You see a frontal system is approaching from the north and northwest. It could bring some showers and storms just after the end of the period, but we'll just have to wait for any trends to develop, and at this point our confidence in any trends that we see are very low. Satellite image from last evening, we had some complexes of showers and storms, some of which were severe up in Minnesota, another complex in the Dakotas, a little bit of activity in the southwest with the monsoonal flow, and some clouds across the Gulf Coast region. The watch warning map from last evening, severe thunderstorm watches and warnings across Minnesota, some heat issues across the southwest, some red flag warnings in the northwest and into the Sierra Nevadas. And outside of that, it's fairly quiet across the country at this point. But the QPF chart, as you see here, precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening, I believe Monday, it's for the next 5 days. Monday evening at 7 o'clock shows a little bit of rain around here, the heaviest over the northwestern counties where they can see a little bit more.